Taylor Swift, the name that resonates with millions, might be synonymous with global stardom today, but her journey from a small-town girl to a billion-dollar powerhouse is as captivating as any of her chart-topping hits. Born in Reading, Pennsylvania on December 13, 1989, Swift was destined for greatness from a young age, even if it meant strumming her guitar in local cafes before headlining sold-out stadiums across the world. The early days, a country music prodigy. Swift's early years were marked by a relentless drive to pursue her passion for music. Inspired by the likes of Shania Twain and Faith Hill, she began writing songs at the tender age of 12. By 14, she had convinced her parents to move to Nashville, Tennessee, the epicenter of country music. In Nashville, Swift tirelessly handed out demo CDs to anyone who would listen, determined to make her mark. Her persistence paid off when she became the youngest artist signed by Big Machine Records. Her debut single, Tim McGraw, released in 2006, not only introduced her to the world, but also laid the foundation for a career that would redefine the music industry. Even at this young age, Swift's lyrics resonated with audiences, reflecting a maturity beyond her years. Her early success was a clear indication that this young girl from Pennsylvania was destined for greatness. Fearless and Fearless, the rise of a superstar. Swift's second album, Fearless, 2008, was a monumental success that catapulted her into superstardom. The album, featuring timeless hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me, showcased her ability to craft songs that blended personal experience with universal appeal. Fearless not only topped the charts, but also became the best-selling album of 2009 in the United States. The album's success was a turning point in Swift's career, earning her widespread recognition and a slew of awards. At the 2010 Grammys, Swift made history as the youngest artist to win Album of the Year, a milestone that solidified her status as a music industry heavyweight. The success of Fearless was not just about sales or awards. It marked the beginning of Swift's journey as a crossover artist who could effortlessly bridge the gap between country and pop, appealing to a broad and diverse audience. The Pop Revolution, from Red to 1989. As Swift transitioned from country to pop with the release of Red, 2012, she demonstrated a remarkable ability to evolve while staying true to her roots. Red was a bold experiment, blending country, pop, and rock elements, which resulted in a sound that was both innovative and accessible. The album's lead single, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, was a departure from her earlier work, signaling her move towards a more mainstream pop sound. The song became her first #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, showcasing her growing influence in the pop music world. However, it was 1989, 2014, that marked a definitive shift in her career. Inspired by the synth-pop sounds of the 1980s, the album was a commercial juggernaut, featuring hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood. 1989 not only earned Swift another Album of the Year Grammy, but also established her as a dominant force in the global pop landscape, proving that her appeal transcended genres. Reputation and Reinvention. In 2017, Swift's sixth album, Reputation, marked a significant shift in her image and sound, reflecting her response to the intense media scrutiny and public feuds she had faced in the preceding years. With its darker themes and more mature tone, Reputation was a bold statement of defiance against the media narrative that had often portrayed her in a negative light. The album's lead single, Look What You Made Me Do, with its sharp lyrics and edgy production, became an anthem of empowerment, signaling Swift's willingness to embrace a more confrontational and unapologetic persona. Despite the controversies surrounding her, the album was a commercial success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 and selling over 1.2 million copies in its first week. Reputation not only showcased Swift's ability to reinvent herself, but also highlighted her resilience in the face of adversity, proving that she was more than capable of controlling her own narrative. Lover, a return to romantic storytelling. After the intensity of Reputation, Swift's next album, Lover 2019, marked a return to the lighter, more romantic side of her songwriting. The album, with its vibrant and colorful aesthetic, was a celebration of love in all its forms: romantic, platonic, and self-love. Featuring hits like Lover and You Need to Calm Down, the album was praised for its vulnerability and emotional depth, showcasing Swift's growth as both a songwriter and a person. Lover was a commercial success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 and earning critical acclaim for its introspective and heartfelt lyrics. The album was a reminder that despite her evolution as an artist, Swift had not lost touch with the storytelling that made her music resonate with millions. Lover was not just an album. It was a statement of where Swift was in her life, content, in love, and more confident in her artistry than ever before. Folklore and Evermore, a creative renaissance. The global pandemic of 2020 brought about an unexpected but welcome shift in Swift's music. With the release of Folklore and Evermore, she embraced a more indie folk sound, exploring themes of nostalgia, heartache, and introspection. These albums were a departure from her previous work, showcasing her versatility and willingness to experiment with new genres. Collaborating with artists like Aaron Dessner of The National and Bon Iver's Justin Vernon, Swift created a body of work that was both critically acclaimed and commercially successful. Folklore became the best-selling album of 2020, earning her another Grammy for Album of the Year. The stripped-back production and introspective lyrics of Folklore and Evermore resonated deeply with listeners, many of whom found solace in Swift's music during a time of global uncertainty. These albums not only solidified Swift's status as one of the most versatile artists of her generation, but also proved that she was capable of thriving in any musical landscape. The re-recording project, taking back control. In 2019, when the rights to her first 6 albums were sold without her consent, Swift made the bold decision to re-record her earlier works, a move that was both unprecedented and revolutionary. Starting with Fearless, Taylor's version, in 2021, she embarked on a mission to reclaim ownership of her music, much to the delight of her fans. The re-recordings not only allowed Swift to take back control of her catalog, but also gave her the opportunity to revisit and refine her earlier work. Fans were particularly excited about the From the Vault tracks, unreleased songs that didn't make it onto the original albums. This project was a powerful statement about artistic ownership and integrity, as Swift used her platform to raise awareness about the importance of artists owning their work. The success of the re-recordings reaffirmed Swift's connection with her fan base, proving that her music, both old and new, continues to resonate across generations. The Eras Tour, a celebration of her legacy. By 2024, Swift's Eras Tour had become a cultural phenomenon, breaking records and grossing over $1 billion, making it one of the highest-grossing tours of all time. The tour was not just a series of concerts, it was a meticulously crafted journey through Swift's entire career, with each segment dedicated to one of her musical eras. Fans were treated to elaborate productions, costume changes, and a setlist that spanned her entire discography, from her country roots to her latest pop hits. The tour was a celebration of everything Swift had achieved, showcasing her evolution as an artist and a performer. Critics praised the Eras Tour for its creativity, attention to detail, and Swift's ability to connect with her audience on a deeply personal level. The tour was a testament to Swift's enduring appeal and her status as one of the most influential artists of her generation. It wasn't just a concert, it was a celebration of a legacy that continues to grow. The Tortured Poets Department, Swift's latest masterpiece. April 2024 saw Taylor Swift release The Tortured Poets Department, an album that delves deep into themes of heartache and resilience. This work has been praised for its introspective nature, showcasing Swift's ability to connect emotionally with her audience. Tracks like I Can Do It with a Broken Heart highlight her storytelling prowess, blending poetic lyrics with raw emotion. The album's commercial success, debuting at #1, reaffirms Swift's position as a leading figure in music, proving her connection with fans only deepens over time. Beyond music, philanthropy, and advocacy. Taylor Swift's influence extends beyond music into philanthropy and advocacy. She has been a strong voice for artists' rights and social issues like women's empowerment and lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender rights. Her philanthropic efforts include significant donations to education, disaster relief, and sexual assault prevention. In 2023, her impact was recognized with Time Person of the Year, reflecting her role as a cultural icon who uses her platform to advocate for change and support those in need. And that's a wrap on Taylor Swift's incredible journey from a small-town girl to a global superstar and cultural icon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.